There is huge potential to be done. So I think it's important for governments, business people to collaborate and to start working together.
After doing several businesses the past 25 years, I understand what we're missing in Africa is this culture that we miss, because we used to have the greatest culture in the world. If you take those, what I understand is that we first need to go back to our roots, to take those values, and then now mix the good part of those values, mix with the rest of the world into a collaboration to shape the future of the new generation. The new generation, one thing I'm afraid in Africa is that we have a big population that's coming, and they are more young and younger. So those people, we need to create hope. We need to create job for them. So imagine that in a few years we'll have 500 million Africans who come on the job market. What that means a success if tomorrow these 500 million people who come on the job market, if we cannot give them a job so they can have a decent house, a decent life, a decent healthcare. So all the money that few people will make mean nothing. UNDP global reach and global knowledge, plus our local knowledge, that will create the chemistry for the solution for Africa. Because at the end of the day, we cannot work in silo. Africa needs the rest of the world, the rest of the world needs Africa.
I just always believe the best is yet to come. And I think that kind of positive energy that you send out, and it should be authentic, it should be real. One can't fake positive energy. You have to have it, and it comes from this idea that really we can do this, we can get this. We see problems, sure, but what are the opportunities? A problem is an opportunity. It's something you can solve if you put your mind to it. And what I love about where we're going in Africa today, and this very youthful, vibrant continent that we're in, is that there are so many problem solvers. There's so many people saying, you know, we're going to rise out of this. I mean, it's incredible. I accepted UNDP's invitation to join the supergroup, the African Influencers for Development, really for one reason, is because I want in my lifetime to have impact. But for me, it was a no-brainer to join the UNDP's African Influencers for Development, AID, because it's really changing the paradigm. It's a disruptive, and I'm all about disruptive, right? So it was really a disruptive idea that this monolithic, huge institution, UNDP, that has a reach all over Africa, all over the world, sort of says, you know, we need to change the paradigm. We need to work with people outside of the system who've been thinking about development.
Would make a formidable force. Each of us, each institution has its strengths, but it also has its weaknesses. But more importantly, for our continent, the needs are varied and enormous. But if you want to make a change, you have to find the partnerships that will make you more impactful. Collaboratively, you can transform the continent of Africa. That's what I believe. That's what I believe in. If you do it alone, you can only make incremental changes. But if you want to transform, you have to come together. So we have to make everything we do people-centric. It is our people that will make the difference. It is our people that will unleash the potentials we've been talking about for decades. It is our people that will unlock the wealth we have on the ground. We are at a great moment in the history of Africa. Our fathers and our forefathers in the past 70 years fought a great battle, epic battles, to give us political independence. We are in a new battle for economic independence. It took 60, 70 years to engage ourselves in that battle. Our leaders have fired the first shot by getting the AFCFTA off the ground. But this new battle is a different kind of battle. Instead of guns, we are going to fight it with ideas. Instead of bravery, you will need courage. And it will be fought not in trenches, in battlefield, it will be fought on factory floors and tech incubation hubs.
We have African capital, that's the base, and we're using that African capital to leverage global capital. Now, as we reach out to the world and start seeking out impact investors, and we start seeking out financiers and funders who obviously are committed to these global issues, an institution like the United Nations, UNDP being at the foremost position within the UN system to advocate and to promote strategic issues like development financing, become a very important partner for us. And so I think there's a very strong complementarity, because what UNDP has is it has global convening power, global messaging, global communities that it can reach in a very credible way with the UN mantra, which allows regional and national actors to actually connect better with those global communities that have a strong complementarity to offer us.